na se my time herbal mixture eye bibiduro kan ene se yetridi na achewo afiafie na agya wo so mpacho wonu moto untumi ni dia time herbal mixture ebeboa di wakaginamu na aye ho adwuma DBS Industries etwa nchanse a asem ene amane bia ni ho boso free promo no mepacho eguso etuto nchanse ya de carpenter fo bekwa akoboso amawa yanyo kapreba afei Ecobank the Pan African Bank sikakura bia ni sikasem entutuye eni mu nhye nyina ekoyie papa wonom se yenka nkyerɛ se afofrɛ so obe defo obede ho a ne egyan tutuye a wo ye ede afa sikasem ho enti hye ne nso se wodi usika kwakoto Ecobank na nsi ho aba ho bosiamba obeba Ecobank akatua kra no fafa Ecobank na boa Franco Trading Enterprise womoto phone papa ene ho akade laptops ene printers CCTV cameras washing machine ena afemu a mope iPhone Samsung Nokia ene ho akade nyina no obekọ Franco Trading Enterprise kai se otade no online www.francotrading.com and say oba download the Franco Trading app na utimi nya 40% discount adwani ti wadabraka roses manhwe mo na nkrabata ne do so pa na no ya ye bire mu chia ho ewo eye enkokọ ene ne importa mu nti Franco de se phone ho asem ana ho adwen about timu a na wahwe mo chiri akwan beba cho wa kan wo Facebook Adom 106.3 FM and say YouTube Adom 106.3 FM yensen sem na say yehase edi free eye nsentwani a odidwuma Emma Class Media Group achese ababetodwa se ye Ghana National Fire Service edwumakuo mumpanifo bi etohye ne so ebrim no abra na woko akwakotro nsem dia fa Adjei talk asoa new market ho na wo hwe eye video ba bonten ne se nsentwani pa atwogu no so ye bro no saa no ankrani entwaye na enkomo a afrase nsentwafo bi ahyase ka empanifo bi ene enra abankasie mu oswafo ne hwe abayama ne bo ensem so yewra kwache ofusu kura be kan se dabi entwaye ade akoso entwaye Class Media Group na nkasa ni yewra sidwa gungu so atrokata achese ni manimu ya nhwemu bi esafata bia empenifonye emfamfa ho se be ya mrabe ne dwuma sansense ntwani wo ho kwan se woye ne dwuma obi antata no emro no na meka sei eye pani a wono ne da West Africa Editor Society ano Emmanuel Dogbevi ene dia tudwa se eba betroma mu ama akwakodum pempenso so mo ehwemra ehwese mra be ya adwuma so bitise Ghana National Fire Service ebeto ahye nipa bi so abebrim wo mo dia na nya dia etwaye na animanimu ye wo se nhwemu esefata bi yakoso na nipa sabe udi efo ewo mu no ye twena so na ye nyansa sua dia ma afoforo na daachi bi obi ankwan kotu sa na mo ne bi
mama say 24 now I'm supposed to be disciplined ya you're a security officer, you are trained, you're trained to control your temper, your anger, your emotion, and they should show superior quality of self-control. Even those who be as a who are trained officials, they are not able to control your temper now. But they have been trained in such a way, sir, they are supposed to exercise a certain superior level of self-control. But I say Ghana Hano, we share Yen security services for no I am very short-tempered. Almost self-control. Soldier 4, police 4, fire service 4, prison officer 4. At the slightest misunderstanding between an officer and a civilian, immediately officer no per se or you're more powerful by exhibiting violent behavior.
Eti wey ene ensemo a opani a ono na eda West Africa Editors Forum ano wode etu edwa na wode ma yentie eye abantie a wono no yebo no ono ankasa nanimu asemansa na no yewura Dogbevi a woda West Africa Editors Society no ano no wo kire mu se animanimu ye no enwumaku ahodo a sabi wono mo ene nsentwerefo etai edidwuma no wo se yema wono mo entity na wo mu hunu kwa befa so ne nsentwerefo betena sanse bi no wono a ase won hyeda nten nsentwerefo dwumadie a wodi na senti bibi kakra bia wo ma won saso a na wo de ekọ nsentwerefo so
We have to work at that, and the high command should take that into account and figure out how to deal with it. And I feel they should be knowledgeable and informed enough that journalists are doing their job. Of course, you wouldn't like what journalists are doing, but it is not their decision to determine what journalists should cover or not to cover. Once a journalist is working within the law, you have no right to attack him or to obstruct him from doing his job. And it is up to the security officers, the command hierarchy, to do something about their rank and file and ensure that they do not embarrass the services. It brings embarrassment. It devalues the respect people have for the services. They are equally important agency for the country, and they should hold themselves in high esteem and conduct themselves in a acceptable manner. Beating journalists should never be condoned in any society.
Na ni nyina mu no Ghana National Fire Service sabeka se watro krata ababonte se wonom apabedweku bia oya asem nhwemu ne mum wonom de omasem ho kane se nipa womo ede wom saka no eye obi a omsusu wo kronfo na numpo no emu nsem no nhyeda nto aso mu yie esanse sebe se dum jadwumaku a oka obambo nwumaku no ho eche kronfo a yenim se wo da ama posifo no yemu nhwemu ene famra kwan so nya bro na so ho bro no na abantie na nkasa ye bro no yinti ne num asem kakre
Adjei to kaswa new market wonum ena na no pay yaba updates enti ye report the reporter yeguso a ye ya na ehu say fire service personnel na to egu civilians no so a chese ombo de omo helmet yi ebobobobo mutirimu a chese na eni eyenyan enti yeguso a ye adwuma me twa enti video na me guso a me twa ne the scene e koso na me say fire personnel no ba ko approach me first ena make a say I'm a media person enti ono no e ko na chi Adjei enti na me hu ya na say omo nyina se atoho aba me so ebe attack me start say omo bubo me belt say omo ati belt no ena me phone omo gi phone ni fi me nsem ena omo di phone no e ko ye
enti abantie samolado ye adwuma ma class media group na numu asam ne yeguso hwe nhwem pempenso akwaduru nsentwefo hu na manase ye ni mu hare ese ntuma so amba bia ehre nti no to de bia sa na akwakwa ye
almost statement in there come stand for by anke so that say
ye nuanom ye hwe se
there was an altercation between firemen and suspected thief
oto aso na ya shebufu kakranti ya fa de se ye nuanom to mbe ye de ye nti omonya de ye na etu nkwotre de etwere
yanto so enkoya nimbronya yi a yedi yi ene ensem bebre ena ekoso bronya bremu dwumadie bebre ekoso ena agudie ene niam bebre etumi ekoso eba enbone ho adwadie ne emu dwumadie ahodo a Narcotics Control Commission won otu so anamo na bronya ebubobo ba ne bronya bremu no ene won so eti won mema egumu se ba bi wo hono ma ene emaburu yi wo se hono na wo hu ne sa cocaine wi no ne ade Ajei what say bra edi bronya no wie ne nipa won saka won wo bro ha Deputy Director Emma Nakok lawyer Chumberima ene edi nkomo no chem say ene adwuma de wo bobi papa ne nipa wotu won ho egu lu bone so bronya bremu won saka won no de ene wodo so papa na say woguso eye hwehwemu a ente bia no wodo won ebefa emrakwa so.
First, issue statement during the festive season. So, and our presence will be seen and felt across the capital city and some other places. And indeed, we were in town from 25th, 26th, 27th, 31st night, and the festive. We visited a lot of places. Tema, Community 1, Side 14, several places. Tema, Mwa, Manfe, Medina, Zongo Junction, Medina, Red Crow Flat, Accra Mall, West Hills Mall, Osu, Oxford Street, Bebre, and I visited here. I arrested the Nipa, woman to do one, if I'm not mistaken, close to 100 people were arrested. But now we say, Yedi Brunya, and see the Director General wanted to be a bit charitable. See, okay, and say, one more for the first time, we should just caution and educate them, because as part of enforcement, education is part, and caution is also part of enforcement. The officers should caution and educate them on the dangers of the things that they are doing, so that they can desist from it. However, you can say at if you are for the Christmas, now when you for how, but it was very good. It was very successful. Remark that we have gotten from the general public,
Lawyer Chumberima etwaso ebio na nasemo ka say enye se ode aso ho no obeto aso aye ne saa nemom no eba fa sakase akase Eastern money ade nipa bebre eba krom no de ene no nso apagya wɔn mo adwuma no enti mrantie mabru no a mo hyɛhyɛ baabi a ene mframabɔne ene mo ene ewusibɔne ena muhugu amanfo so no Narcotics Control Commission say one must watch one member no aguma baby biara wo wura ho won saka ode a obetro say Ghana ha embrawa ha.
It's the first of its kind na kokai bibisa enti yaye ne say na aswani no ade a yebeta ye during every occasion bi eba say Easter say the next one we will be zooming towards baby Easter ni bedu anu so manfo di ni kasipa the likes of the your friend saying who targeting some umdi Easter pa any other regions umdi ni ye the operations ni bako but no chini so no ye di bunya kran so wie ni so they are going to be series of operations and so you better engage in across the country.
Lawyer Chumberima, Deputy Director, Emma Narcotics Control Commission.
Yanto aso na ewo eye dwumadi ahodo ekoso ti se buru nya brenom ne ehon keka ho na afekura ne de hunu bi won mo abehwe no wona mo nkanka se wotika mu kwakodu ba bi yesi kwan ne yesi no si ayesi no nso no ankamra kwa mu no bi assembly no ama ho kwan tu be assembly kro na senso de ya twere gudua so ebia authorized by say anase say road block enso na nsen tembro nyen ofa mantwe ha yesi no ofa ha yesi no obobachire kwa kohwe no na tumikra ta bia anasa akwanya bia ni wo fira ban mu empenifo anasa assembly ho bachire se wo sisi no manfo na ne de mra ahyo mo nsem na sadie na eye dean wono na nkramantam anum sei woda abankrachifo nyina no yera Desmond so walai wono asane abankrachipani Maga West de tudwa se so manfo epese woye bibi dwumadi sunku bi na ho behia so obesi kwantempo bi a wo ma assembly na mane sanse mra kwansoro no bia na kwan apese osiri no ekwan foforo bia ni hono a emperifo se bibi asisisi betimi afaso anase kwan foforo bi ho nti obo mama ne ano ma kire omanfo no kwan foforo mo mfaso na sekura se uti medase abra wa makora so na de pinhwam watu pempim asikuro de bi yenya ne saa na saa de no sebe obi ya saa na ekokoba kofa ha obia de bramanfo a ewo asotwe soronko a emperifo eho anase emrem ewo ede manipa etu saa na mo
bylaws no bebre public safety which of public peace all this is in United say but say who for say ye now compare barriers to the block rule a criminal offense it's a jailable offense. You know, Obia, all the citizens, you know, they have the right. So, say road a blocker, Ubisa, who assembly, say, this person, what the man, and who concern crowd for say road no should be blocked, should not be blocked. You have the right to inform them because of these reasons, you know. It's who for say road no should not be blocked. You report to the police, and the police will get to the assembly. But normally, it is the assembly and the police. It's before the grant, maybe it's purposeful. Reasonable.
Eti wey yera Desmond so walaya wono abankrachipani Maga West na enkramantem aso abankrachifo nyina wono na edawa no na owie no de to so se wono ankasa kra de enka nipemu a kasa kwan esisie yemfanye dwumadie no keka ho no anka yentwam kra sanse ede haw bebre ene bre sebe akwantufo adrafo ene timamfo na ekokoba se emra na ma ho kwan se enye dia na o se didi emra no ka no so pepepe ne akwanko ya de foforo.
Personally, I'm not fan of blocking road, and every municipality or district would have to ensure say almost certify and almost consent from the police to ensure say the road be blocked. But main roads are blocking. I'm not fan of it.
Openi Desmond so walai and outside in Kano.
Ekobia from Sir Hapter Chronicles aye hwehwemu afie twam no say obane bema edi asia kwan ofa so abo ho ban say yare enkoba anase nyinsan enkoba no ni nyina no wayemu ahwehwemu ede emu amanebo aba beto edwa na emu ena ohun say afia ye friend say 2025 eba emergency contraceptive say putupru ebremu wedie manseda ansesa anase maname ho so no wotremu ese ekoso papa na nam so aba advocacy and communications leader or Planned Parenthood Association PPAG one more penny patients ampoma edin sembi atudwa and what church mu say eba sa putupru bremu wedie mamwa me ho entimi mpa bibi emmo me ho ba no a eye bebre ne mmomu no etomre bia na niema bi akamu ekofa oyene ana ekofa ohaba and I'm sure emmo de adesre ato manfo enu say koba sa to boase hwɛ de bɛboa anaasɛ de ebetumi ahyɛ wapom de ho adwumadie ahodo no anyina yɛ sensɛ o we de maamoa me ho ntimi fa biara wo be wiase no na akwakofa yare ana o kɛse abrɛwo.
I think it's good that people know that there's something called contraceptives to protect yourself. But in this context, more of the emergency contraceptives that people were buying during the period. One thing that we keep saying is contraceptives is good. That is the one that you go to the hospital, then you get on a family planning method. Those are the ones that we encourage. Into those ones, they include daily oral pills, they include implants, IUD, injectables. Those are the contraceptives that are encouraged. But emergency contraceptives, in as much as it is good, I am encourage because as you can hear the name, it is the emergency. It is used when there's an emergency.
Arayi patience Ampoma or advocacy and communications lead Emma PPH in the Kasana Cheno and public health expert Dr. Nana Kweku Adjei and so Ede at the Sre to man for name say a be here papa say bibi say eba and that's one be maybe could dear saying say and now obo who by chi and answer ya dear a yana yanso ya ye say a tomly be a baby as and in the dear treno ya to be ensusum.
Every medication that we take has side effects, and contraceptives are no strangers to that. But side effects, would be depending on contraceptive crowd offer. Oral contraceptives, and containing hormones, female hormones, estrogen and progesterone. They containing those hormones are hormone show to the point where chance to say obedience, because depending on the level of the hormones, it may prevent pregnancy. Though you will be an emergency contraceptives, and you comfort abuse and a bit the menses no easy for some time. A bit no a bit more bleeding more during their menses. A bit senior so a bit of fibroid, a bit number fibroid may increase predisposing for later on to ovarian cancer, endometrial cancer, sometimes so breast cancer. Side effects no dey
Dr. Nana Kweku Adjei, a public health expert.
Yanto so na unim se ukọ Venezuela man mu a aise Sodom ni Gomorrah eja dem nyina ne America man no akwakotu o mampani opani Maduro Nicolas Maduro a meka se wo America wono edi nasem wo America court kese mu ene meka se enra New York court pani yedini gina daka mu akwadu ede bobɔ no ene se wono no odi enuboni hu dwa na fe wo ye tuturasem no wo so oni hu fo ne eni hu fo tena esi su dua so da so Venezuela mampani nanso wohwemu a se meka se Delcy Rodriguez ana wo ye opani na bedi akire mampani abedi akire ene amana so afena mu swai se mampani sisi a wono hwe akire ewo Venezuela manum Delcy Rodriguez no anya mfinhia aduonum 56 ache se fimfie mpinu ene du nwotwe nyina no ana ye oman no mampani abedi akira na ababa wai ene oso afremu so awia no so di ya se ne omampani Nicolas Maduro one ne yire Celia Flores yachi won mo a ye do mo ekọ America mamu ache se ye di wo mo asem no de obeka kire nipa wo Venezuela mamu nyina se won kan akoma entoyem mo hwa komo mu trimpo na eden asem no ebeka kowie ama asomdwe atimi aba amasaka mu company fo akaseti ya kwan America man no fa so ekotu ye Maduro efiri na konwa so a se meka se wo hwe na bo so ewo mranim ewo New York court mu nanso ye USA won mo ambassador baako aba bekasa se sabe ewiase nyina sese wo hwepa bi a ahwone ne etapa Venezuela mo muntimi nyai ema ahwone ne ntse atwede mponyankopon de adom wiase nipa a wote se Maduro ono no oye tutreni esen edi bone ahodo a won pese obegina mrani mamra ene no aka se de tie ombeja se japade ne de ahye nsa ntina America tu sa na mo no meka se hu nkomo no guso boboba ade bepie bia no bra no ebehwe se obeti ase na ohunu de ekoso yefa na se ma time heba mesha ene abibiduro kan yedi wadanse a kire onya so den se yetiridi onum na atro na honam ya asem yare asementiapo ana menyare so mentiapo sa no time heba mesha beboa na DBS Industries in chance ya wotwa efrititi no gusu kuram Into from 0240844444 Ecobank, the Pan African Bank, Usika Sem Fadan Womo, na Franco Trading Enterprise de phone na edwesu ene won madama ye de kaseboi ebre wo happy birthday enkoma CEO awoda Topman Multimedia no ye Dominic Amponsa we free Jagri Boas Beninjong ye femina na say Ampofo Adjei
Baffuor Owiredu-Amoh
Jason Sem etwa